Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Dim again, back at you with another vlog sessions. I got to just get down to business with you guys. Recently, I've been watching these feminist videos, and I'll tell you something, they're really cringe. They're like so cringe, man. Like, I've been watching these things and like the things they say they make no sense. But that's not what my video is going to be about. Actually, my video is going about on some other type of people. Many of you may know about them, many of you may not, but they go by the non-gender people. They refer to themselves as non-binary or gender fluid. I mean, yo, listen, these people are to me are delusional. Secondly, they also have these pronouns which I find are ridiculous. And I'm gonna show you guys, look at these pronouns, bro. Like, these pronouns are all over the place. Like, I don't even know what to do with them. Like, how can somebody want to refer to one person as they or them because you don't feel that you're a boy or a girl? Anyways, I'm gonna show you this video that I've come across, and this video is cringe in itself. Like, they should retitle this video to cringe compilation. I'm dead serious, because yo, this thing is insane, bro. Like, this video came out about a month and it was published by BBC on YouTube, and I just recently came across it. I was like, let me just watch this to see what it's about, and then I saw this. So I'll just show you guys the video, and I don't know, you guys tell me what you think.
Are you a boy or a girl?
Are you a boy or a girl? That's the first thing they ask. Alright, let's just get back into it.
Is it he or she or they or what?
That's so in right now to be like hashtag gender fluid.
Where do you shop, in the men's or the women's section?
Or unisex? Unisex! That word needs to die!
So what's going on down there?
None of your business.
I have never once asked anybody in my entire life what's going on down there. Like, I never once in my life ever asked that question. So I don't know if you ever run into people like down the road, but I mean,
I have had this many times.
It's this fixation to know they have to know because what they see is unclear.
People don't even bother to ask me. They sort of...
do you not see that guy? The guy? Like, I swear, I don't know if he has like implants or he's wearing a bra, because like the guy has little cups in his chest, bro. Like, this is the kind of thing that confuses people, and then after they get upset when you, whatever.
forcibly tell me in the street, you've got this genitalia.
And they can just go along and walk past people in the street and just sort of tick off like...
Vagina, penis.
Vagina, penis,
Ooh,
and
I feel
like...
less anxious now.
I have never actually walked on the road and watch a person and say, this person has a vagina, that person has a penis. Penis, penis, vagina, vagina, vagina. Nah, I don't see how that make any logical sense, but in their world and their mind, that's what people do, so, yeah, whatever.
Your genitals have nothing to do with your gender anyway.
So, you're telling me that me having a penis and a girl having a vagina makes that girl not a girl and me not a boy, because if I do not feel like a girl, if I do not feel like a boy, I'm not a boy. And if the girl doesn't feel like a girl, she's not a girl, because that's not the way she feels. So biology has been teaching me a lie all along.
Those two organs don't identify your whole life, and they shouldn't.
That's so trendy right now. Hashtag gender fluid.
I can see this person.
I mean, look at this coat.
I'm just like hip and down with the kids, you know. We may have struggled to find the identity to understand who and what we are, but this isn't a fad.
Non-binary is like a term that people can use where I don't want to identify as male or female.
How can you not identify as a male or a female? That's the only two genders there are. It's boy or a girl, male or female, man or woman. Like, you telling me this don't make no sense? Like, yo, you're confusing me, dog.
Don't identify with having a gender because I found it really restrictive.
I think the main issue just comes from the idea of people thinking that they can explain your gender back to you. So it's like, I'm non-binary, they're like, oh no, you're trans.
It's complex. I don't know, some non-binary people identify as transgender, others don't.
I don't think it's more trendy now. I think we're just our existence is actually being recognised.
Yeah, we're actually being spoken about.
It's reaching people who are going to be confused, like I was, and they're going to be upset and not know what's going on, then they're going to see that word and hopefully it'll mean something to them.
No, actually, I'm not upset. It's like, I'm more just like, what are you talking about, bro? Are you retarded? Like, get it to your brain. Like, you are not a boy because you feel like you're a boy when you clearly bleed every month through your vagina. It's not biological. It doesn't make any sense. Scientifically, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't. Like, whatever.
So like you see someone who, and you can relate to it and you're like, oh yeah, lol, that's me.
Yeah.
What toilet do you use?
I kind of find myself having a breakdown about that on the daily.
How do you have a breakdown on what toilet do you use? Like, how do you get a breakdown over using a toilet? Then you need to recheck yourself and reevaluate your brain, because something wrong with you if you're having a breakdown over that simple task. Whatever.
Whichever one I please.
Like the amount of times that I've gone into women's bathrooms and it's like, oh, this is the women's bathroom.
This woman in Mackie D's, McDonald's, like laughed at me and was like, ha ha ha, thought you were a man.
And I was literally dragged out of the club by them and was asked, do I carry a card to identify whether I am trans or I should be using that toilet?
Well, if you're a man and you walk in to a woman's bathroom, there is a problem. If I could say, well, you know, I could just carry a piece of card, a piece of plastic that says I identify as a woman or I'm a transgender. I could just walk into a woman's bathroom and then probably rape a woman. So this is where the problem occurs. Just because you feel like you are a woman doesn't make you a woman. You clearly possess men genitalia. You clearly possess women genitalia. You cannot say that you are a man. It's just retarded, and it's just beyond me. It's just beyond me. Really, it's just beyond me.
I don't like to go in the male toilets at all because it's like I will be looked at, people think I'm a pervert.
I will use male toilets unless I feel unsafe.
You will use male toilets unless you feel unsafe. How can you feel unsafe but just by using the bathroom?
I know that I definitely don't feel safe in a men's bathroom.
At the end of the day, a toilet is somewhere where you go and have a shit. So what does it matter what gender you are?
Because there's a man's bathroom and there's a woman's bathroom.
I saw this tweet once that was like, you know, you all have gender neutral bathrooms in your house.
But were you born a man or a woman?
I mean, what is a man and what is a woman?
What is a man and what is a woman? Let me clarify it to you. A man is a person who has a penis, and a woman is a person who has a vagina. If that is not more clear to you, then I don't know how else to explain it to you.
What kind of person?
You're assigned gender, you're assigned sex.
I wasn't born with a penis, so...
You can be a boy and you can like flowers.
They want to term all your behaviours as either like a feminine or a masculine.
You can be a girl and you can like cars.
Then determine which they think you're more strong in and put you in that box.
If you act like a boy and you have a penis, that makes you a boy, right? Isn't that the way it works?
I know, what do you know? The comments on this video, there are only two genders. Oh, I identify as an attack helicopter.
Yep, this is it. I will identify as an attack helicopter because there is more than two genders, right? If there is more than two genders and you claim that how you feel, you claim that the way you feel is that the gender you are, then the way I feel is like a fucking attack helicopter. I can be a fletching, raging helicopter coming to the streets shooting up everybody.
That's not natural.
This isn't natural, let's be honest.
It literally is though. Like, what?
Is marriage natural? Like, have you ever seen two squirrels, like one in a suit, one in a white dress, like with a sparrow marrying them in the forest?
Because animals don't get married, miss. That's why you never see it happening. They just choose a mate and they're done and they reproduce. That's the natural way of life. Now, if you want to define the natural way of life, that's why we'll be extinct in the next couple of years. Like, if you just keep making this illiterate comments and just keep saying the stupidest things, like, yo, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. They keep defining the natural way of life because of how they feel.
No.
Non-binary identity has been existing since the beginning of time.
You see other societies and cultures out there and they don't have this very strict 2-box rule.
In the Torah, there are like over 6 or 7 genders.
Like Native Americans had 4 genders.
I think it's India, there's third gender.
Because there are so many examples in the animal kingdom. Snails are hermaphrodites.
Male seahorses give birth to their children.
Clownfish change sex halfway through their life.
Yeah.
But that's the natural way of the animal. You were not meant to do that. The animal was. Oh my goodness.
Which is a Finding Nemo sequel I'd like to see.
Is it he or she?
I mean, thank you for asking.
2 options, he or she. Babes. But there's he and she, they, their, ze, zir, fee as well.
You see the confusion, right? How am I supposed to remember all of this? That's 1. And 2, I don't just go up to somebody and asking them, hey, my name's well, I'm going to just say this. I come to a person in the street and I'm like, hey, my name's Dimitri. What's your name? Oh, my name is XYZ. Oh, what the question that they want you to ask next is, what pronoun do you use? Oh, I go by, it doesn't happen. Because no way, I would never start a conversation like that. Like, that is so ridiculous. What pronoun do you use? I never go up to anybody and ask them what pronoun do they use. It doesn't make any sense. It never will, never have, never will. It just no. It just doesn't make any sense.
It can be confusing for someone because they don't know what you're presenting as necessarily.
From about 6 feet away, they presume me to be female, and then they get closer and they're like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're a man who is presenting as a female. So if I get close to you and I see you're a man, I'm like, oh, yeah. Shocker.
I went in one shop and they're like, okay, sir, yeah, we'll keep on to that, thank you, sir. I walk into another shop 10 minutes later and they're like, yes, madam, I can't fucking win.
If someone wants those pronouns used for them, then like, that's why it's important.
Any thought that I would be assumed female is like just the most uncomfortable feelings.
And also like people do get pronouns wrong sometimes, but just like correct yourself and it's fine.
And people are like, oh no, but I actually like really struggle changing pronouns because I've known you for a really long time. I'm like,
yeah, the pronoun thing is ridiculous. Why so many pronouns for just like because you feel you're not a boy or a girl? Like, you're making this thing more complicated. You're making it more ridiculous. You're making yourself more of a laughing stock than actually coming out as serious. Like, just because you want somebody to call you doesn't mean they have to call you that. You know, like, you're just confusing everything. Like, why would you making up all these ideological, political things just to push on people this imaginary thing, like, just for you to feel better? Why do I have to stroke your ego? Why you have to feel so special? Why you want to feel so special and be so special? You're not special. Jesus Christ.
yeah, imagine what it must be like to actually be a non-binary person.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're struggling with
What's it like
glamour.
for us, do you
I'm
think?
struggling with life.
Yeah, guys, so I mean, I'm not gonna watch this whole thing. I mean, it's already like confusing and it's done like, wow, it's a cringe, man. Like, but yeah, you know, I really want to get your thoughts on this whole topic because to me it don't make sense to me. It literally doesn't make any type of sense. It is retarded to me. It's just no, and it's biologically proven to just be 2 genders. I never have seen 50 something plus genders which they claim to have. Anyways, guys, you know, thanks for watching this video. For sure the link to the full video will be in the description down below. Don't forget, if you like this video and you want to see more of it, just make sure to smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. More vlogs will be coming on Sunday, and yeah, so just stay tuned for the next vlog. If you want to see more vlogs like this and more videos like this, just make sure you just hit that like button, comment down below, and then subscribe. And if you want to stay notified, just click the bell button next to the subscribe button. And I hope you enjoyed this video. For those who well, hate on this video, don't forget there is milk and cookies in the fridge if you want to feel better about yourself. But I mean, yo, this is just my opinion. I find it is ridiculous, this gender fluid binary thing. It's cringy, it is forceful, it is very, very politically and ideologically ridiculous. That's just a political agenda pushed by the very few minorities. So I will not go and follow this ridiculousness. I'm sorry, but if I see you and you look more female than man, I am not. And if you don't want to be called on one, too bad for you, because I can call you one, because this is how it's been since the dawn of time. Alright? God make Adam and Eve, not Adam, Eve, and attack helicopter or whatever you feel like. Alright, good. Anyways, guys, my name is Dimitri. Until then, see you guys in the next vlog. Peace. Wow.